The enemy understands that black people are the spiritual thermostat of the world. Watch this. When we are broken, the world is out of balance. When we are deceived, the nations are in chaos. But the enemy knows that there is a sound, a worship, a prayer that comes from black people that shifts the atmosphere like nothing else. Why do you think our music controls the globe? Why do you think our culture dictates the trends of every nation? From Tokyo to Paris, they want to walk like us, talk like us, dress like us, and sing like us. That is not just pop culture. That is a perverted form of the glory. God gave us a glory to attract the nations to Him, but the enemy stole it and monetized it to attract the nations to sin. Satan hates you because he is jealous of your influence. He knows you are the salt of the earth. If the salt loses its savor, it is good for nothing. So his entire strategy is to keep you salty enough to entertain the world but not spiritual enough to change it. He wants you rapping about murder, not prophesying life. He wants you dancing for money, not warring for souls. He wants to use your gift without you knowing the giver. This is the house of mirrors strategy. He shows you a distorted image of yourself. He shows you the thug, the victim, the fatherless, the uneducated. And because we have been staring into his mirror for 400 years, we have started to believe the reflection. But today, we are smashing the mirror. Let's look at the structure of the hatred. It is institutional, yes, but it is irrational. Why is it that a black man can be educated, articulate, wealthy, and compliant and still be seen as a threat? Because the spirit in the oppressor recognizes the royalty in the oppressed. It is the spirit of Saul throwing spears at David. Saul was the king. He had the crown, he had the army, he had the palace. David was a shepherd boy with a harp and a sling, but Saul was terrified of David. Why? Because Saul knew the anointing had left him and rested on David. The global systems of power, the political Sauls, the economic Sauls, they are throwing spears at you because they know they are holding a position that legally belongs to you. They know the lease is up. They know that the 400 years of affliction mentioned in Genesis 15:13 have a deadline. God told Abraham, "Know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years, and also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge." We are living in the judgment phase. Look at the economies of the nations that enslaved us. Look at the confusion in their governments. Look at the collapse of their moral structures. They are crumbling. Why? Because the clock has run out.